Welcome back everybody to Paval Farm Pro B, where we test machines on specific jobs on the farm or construction site to share what we know and what we learn and to see if we need to actually buy them or use them. And what we have today is a special day because we are taking this old Renault and we are selling it, and we have our new feeder which have arrived. And actually we have a new tractor too because this tractor does not work on the new feeder. So we have good news and great news and sad news because this tractor has been a very good companion for a very, very long time. So there we go. I just had to back and forth a little bit, and now I got the boat all lined up. There are other jobs which we have to do. For example, the truck you see ahead of us on the left, we are taking fuel up towards our mine. And the truck on the right, you see, we're going to be selling our milk because we desperately need to sell the milk. The first thing we need to do is sell this tractor. Here is our new case, our new feeder. This is not ours. And that truck is ours, that trailer is not ours. Oh yes, and the other thing is up at the mine there has been a truck sitting there for a very long time, and we finally discovered who the owner was, and they don't need the truck anymore, and we're buying the truck from them. It's something that I really wanted because I want to travel, or I want to bring our excavator, the Volvo, around, and I want a truck always with there because it is kind of a pain going back and forth with the Volvo, and so I want a dedicated truck for that. Let's see how much we get. Oof. 16,196. Well, that's okay. And this one, 5,840. Of course, it has about 980,000 hours on it. Not really, it's just very old. But that's okay. I'm sorry, little girl. There you go. The first machine we're going to be talking about today is this Lizard MKV Universal Tanker Trailer. It comes in a package of 2 of them, and it can be found on the Mod Hub. It is made by DS Argar Service and Castor Flui, something like that. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Stephen Alles W7K. Interesting names, I must say. It is 13.51 megabytes to download. It is version 1.0, and it was released 400 years ago for all platforms. It is an older mod, I must say, but I've been looking for a container to sell the milk, and this was just the perfect one. This is now the dedicated store's trailer, so when I need to sell a bunch of milk, which I do now, I can load it into here and take it off. Well, this store will do that for me. And of course, the store's man. Actually, I think that's the second one. Yes, I'm just going to throw it over a little bit. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is talk about the Lizard MKV Universal Tanker Trailer. And let me go into the store. These trailers here will be found under the category of miscellaneous in the trailer section, or the implement section of the store. I found it somewhere in the middle. They are from the Lizard company category. So if you want to go into the company category, then you look under Lizard. The first one here is at $55,000. It carries a capacity between 17 and 25,000, and of course all liquids. If you look in here, the wheel brands are Lizard, Chalborg, or Lizard, and that's it. Standard or wide tires basically. And design you can have, that's up here. The rivets or the tread plate and rivets. Has the standard capacity or the extension middle, which is 21,000. or the extension big, which is 25,000. It weighs 6.9 tons, and of course, the wheels are the wheels. And your colors: the main body color, the design color, and the rim color, dark blue. And of course, license. The big one, which is the one we have now, has 3 wheels. It has a capacity between 30,000 and 50,000, with of course 40 in the middle, and everything else is exactly the same. And it starts at 90,000. The trailer that the store has is, I think, 30,000 or something like that, but it doesn't really matter. I will just show the Man TGS Special, which will also be found on the Mod Hub. It's been around for quite some time. It can be forestry or agriculture. It can do anything, really. The cab can turn backwards, which is a really nice thing, especially if you have no capability of looking backwards and driving backwards. You can just turn around and you'd be like driving forward. And it carries a 4x4 and a 6x4 TGS Special. It is made by HR Forest and Fahrzeugsbau. It is version 1.1, size 23.63 megabytes, and released December 6th. Of course, quite some time ago. And as I'm sure everybody has seen this vehicle, but I just thought I would mention it because this is also a part of the vehicles I need to use today. So on with the job. Let me take this to the store. Turn this on. The door can close with the mouse. Turning around can be with... I can't remember the keyboard, but I have a button. Turning around like that. Looking outside. Just a really quick demo. And now we off. Because Patrick is incapable of driving, we're going to go backwards. That was not intentional, by the way. Let me just get this up to the farm. Here we come to sell the milk. This actually reminds me of a true story of when I was a truck driver. There were a couple of us messing around, and a truck has a high gear and a low gear, and that includes reverse gear. And you're not supposed to actually go in high gear going backwards with a trailer. But some of us, after many years or many miles of driving, we're getting a little bit bored. We didn't have a loaded trailer, they were empty. We were just transporting the empty trailers to pick up a load. And we put our trucks in the high gear reverse and then see how fast we could go backwards with a loaded trailer. That was a lot of fun. Very dangerous. Nobody was around. It was an wide open area, parking and everything. Let me see if I can actually refill. There we go. All right, there should be 25,000 liters of milk, and then I have to go get the other truck. But anyway, yeah, we were going backwards on high gear in reverse with a trailer. Anybody got a coffee? We should go get a coffee and then see how far we are with this milk. Let's just check out these piglets while we wait. Well, somebody's grumpy now, aren't we? What a mess. That trailer is going over to our silver farm, silver ranch, or silver forest. And there is a load to clean up. Eesh, disgusting. I just got back from picking up all the milk around that I have on the farm from the 2 cow places and heading off to the store. You see that green laser right there? Yeah, that's from a satellite. I am more advanced than Elon Musk there with his, amateur sky whatever thingy, right? I have lasers shooting out of the space to tell me exactly where do I go. If I get lost, I know exactly that's the wrong way to go because the laser's not in front of me, you see? So I don't know what this Elon Musk is just playing around with toys at this point in time. Eesh. I mean, come on, a little bit more technology, please. That'd actually be kind of cool. This is where you need to go, and a laser. I mean, not like a laser that blows things up, but like a light. Of course, then if everybody had one and there are 2 million people driving around and they have 2 million spots, then everything would be green. Imagine that. Oh, I have to fix the boat. Here is the great Alaskan town of Klondike, where we will be selling our milk. And we'll be coming up here every once in a while because there's always something to do in Klondike, like watch marbles grow and watch paint dry and eat Klondike bars. Do I even fit? Oh good, there's a back door. Looks like. Let's see what the score is. That's very impressive. Okay, bye-bye Klondike. Thank you for all of your money. Now I go buy a tractor. Oh. Maybe I am too competent. Yeah, I haven't driven a truck in a very long time, you see, and so I'm just going to say that as my excuse for running into the wall right there. Thank you for the truck and the tankers, sir. Since I started with a mess, I will keep up with the mess. As for my review, love the truck. I think it's a little bit underpowered for such a huge container, but I think that was the engine that was available at the time. I don't know. But this is a 50,000 capacity liter container. I mean, what more can you say? It takes everything and it holds 50,000 liters. It could hold 30,000, but I figure because it is a store coming to pick up all of the milk or whatever it is, you can have a higher capacity. But I love them, and if you need a truck and a trailer, not necessarily this combination, but if you need them, highly recommended. I will put the links to all of the mods in the description below, of course, as usual. Since I will be taking this up to the mine, and the truck is up at the mine, I will be using this one next, this mod. I do really want to talk about this case, and of course you all know the Robert Evo mixer, whatever it's called. I did a mod review of this, and I said I was going to buy it, or highly likely going to buy it, and I did. I ordered it. It took a very long time to get here, and it came. And this is a case that's used, but I'll talk about this later. I really want to talk about that though. Right now I have this container here I need to offload off of the barge. This container here is a 20-foot container. It can carry all liquids that are in the... let's see here, how do I do this? It can carry all liquids. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. See? Bad driver. Ooh. Okay, let me go like this. No, that way. There we go. You need a special license to be able to drive these things, and I do not have one. Obviously. And to attach. Lock them in there. And I need to go buy fuel. Here we are at the gas station. This is going to take a minute. Here, let's see what's... Yeesh, somebody needs to clean up. This is not my truck. Oh, I have mine is the Winter Wolf, the orange one from the company. That's my truck. This one is not, well, it's my truck, but it's not my truck. I did not make that mess. What is that? Candies, junk, disgusting. Okay. All of the money that we made is now going to go into the gas station. 71,000. Well, not bad. I just looked at the top right corner where the money is. There is exactly 375,000 in there. I have never seen that happen before, where you're buying and selling things and it just turns out to be exactly 3000 at the end. That's cool. So here we are at the mine. I haven't done too much mining up here, just a little bit with our Komatsu. This is the truck I am buying. I'll show you the details later, but I want to transport the Volvo on that, well, permanently. Basically, that's going to be running around the Volvo. And to process this ore here, which is great ore to find gold, I need to fill up this generator. Then I can finally... Yeah, I didn't realize that I needed fuel when I got it. I loaded up the thin machine, filled it up completely full, and then I saw that I needed fuel. Great. That was a good one. It's been taking me quite some time before I was actually able to fill up. So this will keep it going for a while. In the meantime, as that is filling up, let's go take a look at this one. This here is an old military truck. I think it was Russian. At least I'm pretty sure it was. But it doesn't really matter. It is a fantastic machine. It took me a while to find the owner. And let's look at it in the store. By the way, before I get too far, I forgot to talk about the container. The container is, as I'm sure many of you know, from the shipping container pack. It can be found on the mod hub. It's called the tipping container trailer pack, not the shipping. There are many different trailers on there. It can take grain. The manufacturer is Lizard. That is in the category of trailers. The author is Hispano. It is 39.18 megabytes to download. It is version 2.0, which came out the March 7th for all platforms. Let's look at the trailers in the store. Here are the 3 different sizes for the actual trailers. There's the 20-25 foot, 30-35 foot, and 40-45 foot. The trailers will be found in miscellaneous, or the containers will be found in miscellaneous. And then there are the grain containers with Lizard. And then there are Titan grain containers, the same size, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Or the liquid containers, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40, 45. I will just open one to show you. There is 30-foot real, 30-foot unreal, which means you can have 44,800 liters, or you can, in the unreal, you have 200,000 liters. And the high cube real is 51,200 liters in the high cube. So if you want a short trailer with more capacity, then you get the high cube, or you can get the expanded for 200,000. And then the 35 real is 53,800 liters, or Unreal 200 again, High Cube 60,000, and Unreal, of course, again 200,000. Then the decals, there are many: Titan, American President Line, Arcus, China Shipping, and CMA, CGM. I'm not sure. I think that's China too. DHL, of course, Germany. Evergreen, is that Korean? FedEx, American. Hamburg Süd, of course, Germany. Hapag-Lloyd, that is South Korean. No, or these names. Hyundai, can't say that name. K-Line, I have no idea where that one is. Or Maersk, which is Danish. MSC. Now, okay, you can keep going and going and going. And of course, there are lizard and farming sim and lizard and logistics. So you got loads and loads of decals you can choose from there, or none. And then you can have a cover or no cover. Logically, it makes sense to have a cover. So I don't know why you wouldn't have one. Then you can have all of these. You can match up the containers. So for example, I will use Maersk because I have personal connections to Maersk as my dad used to work for them. And then you can go the main color. You can go main color Maersk, which is here. And then stripe color, again, Maersk. Cover color, Maersk. But, you know, since I like to be weird and change things up, you know, I'll go for like a Maersk blue close to it, at least. Just have some fun. Play with around the colors. You can even make an orange Maersk color, which is very unusual. In fact, they don't exist. So anyway, those are the containers. They all can do the same. They all can match the same. Very, very handy things. In fact, I have several of these containers on the farm myself with one of these here. Now let me look at this Kolob Truck. It can be found on King's Mods. The original, if you buy it brand new, is 121,000. So as you see here, I'm buying it. These are different trucks that are on sale here. This one is being sold at 74,398, which is significantly better than 120,000. However, it does have 220 hours on it, so that's okay. The trailer is 8,107. Of course, these are different trailers that you can get. It has practically new. I don't know, maybe something got screwed up with the, I don't know. Either way, it's a little bit damaged. 8,100, it's a good deal. The mod is made by My Game Steam, which they do have their own website. I happen to download this off of King's Mod, however, it is directly linked to their own website. So it is the original link. Let me be spending money. I just called them up and transferred all of the money over. 82,505 for the truck and trailer. He will come up here soon, deliver me the keys, and in the meantime, let's continue on. While he is on his way, let me get this production started. I'm really curious about this. So I have 80,000. Like I said, I was dumping a bunch of dirt in there. And then some diesel. And it will give trailings or tailings and concentrate. And the concentrate is what you use to make gold, that you refine it. Let me turn this on. And then we wait. Now look at that. Now the dirt goes into here, right? Gets carried up this conveyor into the cleaner or the separator, which is the pay dirt. And then it'll go into here, and then it'll come out of here and then go into gold concentrate. Well, I hear one coming. What is that? Look at that thing. I guess he's here. Let me go see. Locked and loaded and ready to go. Well, he gave me the keys. I got in and I turned it on once and ran it for a little bit. And now we are going to take this one off, and then I'll get the other truck later. This sounds like a beast. Look at how. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Phew. I think this will really work. Okay, so I go back down to the store, and we pick up the tractor, and well, I mean, I'm not really going to be doing much more in the way of video. This is getting towards the end of the video. I will just show you the tractor, and that will be it for the mod review, or the machine review. So I've only driven this thing just a little bit, but it is a beast of a machine, and it will very much do. I like it. It holds a lot of people, which I don't really need so much. Maybe, you know, if several of us need to go to one construction site with one thing, I don't know. But I love the trailer. The truck is great. It feels heavy and feels like it can get it can get through anything. I will be able to tell you a lot more, but I mean, I just bought this, so I don't really know much about this mod besides that it can be found on My Game Steam or King's Mods. As you see right there, I just sent the money in for the tractor. I ordered the machine I bought a long time ago, but the tractor was on sale, and the store just brought them over here, and I told them if I liked it, then I would get it, and I got it. I like it. This is a Case IH Luxxum series. The base price is when you buy new is $74,500 starting. Of course, it can have different colors and everything like that, and it can be downloaded in the mod hub. The manufacturer is, of course, Case IH. It is in the category of small tractors. The author is Blaue. I have actually several of his mods downloaded. I think they're incredible machines. You can open doors and change the colors and things like that. And there are small little differences between his mods and the base game mods. The size is 17.57 megabytes. It is version 1.10. It was released in August of last year and for all platforms. This, of course, is an older mod uploaded at the end of last year. However, this is the first time I am seeing it. I did drive it around a little bit. I even got the custom license on and everything like that. So let's take a look at it in the store. As you see here, it is under the small tractors category. It is somewhere in the middle, and the starting price is $74,500. It starts at 99 horsepower with the CVT transmission, which is automatic, 150 liters of diesel, and 14 liters of DEF, or diesel exhaust fluid, which is not very much, but that's okay. It doesn't really get used that fast. It can go a maximum speed of 40 kilometers an hour. It weighs 4.3 tons, just a small little one. And, of course, the tire selection. The engines go from 99 horsepower, 107 horsepower, to 117 horsepower, and then back to 99. And the standard tire choices, basically. Beacon lights, left, right, or both, or left or both. You can have a front weight or 3-point on it. American love the weight on the front, and Europeans love usually the 3-point on the front. It just depends on what you want. I only need it for the feeder, so I'm just have the weight on the front. I don't need a front loader. I don't need anything special. I just need the simple, plain, easy, cheap tractor. Front loader quickie or Hauer. You can have Precision Farming Pro Compact, which is for a completely different conversation on another time. And then, of course, GPS, if you happen to have a GPS, which I do. Your main colors are these four: standard, special, black, or gray. I have gray. And your rim color are the standard four. Hopping into the tractor. Oh, let me get away from this animal feed, otherwise the mixture is going to be there. Closing is middle mouse button, left and right. Left open, right close. Okay, so driving around. Detail inside great. Working dials. It says 15.3 hours in the middle there. You see, I can't really point on the screen, but you see right above the steering wheel on that little screen says 15.3 hours in the bottom right. 15.3 hours, working hours. Don't worry, those pipes are going to be gone very soon. That is for the farm, and I'm just about at that point. Driving around, I think. Can I open the door with my joystick? That's a question. I have many things I can turn and push. Or this one. There we go. Yeah. So I can't open it. It's a little bit slower, but that's okay. Outside. Let me just do the lights. I've never done one of these with the lights. Lights, front, back, middle, high, low. What are the beacons again? Oh yeah, beacons. Left turn signal, right left turn signal, hazards. There, now I did the lights. on the front. Work lights front, work lights back, front lights, high beams, and of course beacons. Well, you're going to be seeing this tractor a lot. I'm going to be using it almost every day. It will be in many of my videos, and so get used to it. If you want to know about this mod, please refer to one of my previous videos with it in it. As for the mods, every one of them that I use today are incredibly good. All of the machines I will be linking in the description below, and so you will easily be able to find them. And thank you very much for watching. There is still much more to come on Pavel Farms. We are just getting started here, and I wish you a pleasant day. And thank you very much if you've gotten this far for watching. If you're curious about any one of these individual mods, of course, you can go back and look, or whatever it may be. And God bless you, and take care, and we'll see you on the next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.